Hi, my name is Marissa Vickers, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about the copyright issues going on. After reviewing the copyright and fair use websites, the thing that surprised me most is that there is a fair use of copyrighted materials. Going through school and through middle school and high school, we were pulled into the library and taught what we can and can't use. And one of the things that I was never taught is that there is a actual fair use of using copyrighted materials. I just always thought if it's written by someone else, you do not use it. You don't copyright it. Like, you can't go to the library and take a video home and burn it onto your own CD or use it or get pirated videos. Like, there, it's just illegal. You don't do it. You don't take illegal music. It was always burned into our brains. So when I read these and I saw that there's such a thing as fair use of copyrighted materials, it definitely surprised me because it's not something I was taught when I was in high school. Um, I think an example of using like copyrighted materials and stuff like that in school was in essays. You were able to pull things from the text as long as you cited them correctly, and I find that to be one of the biggest things I learned in high school, and that's something teachers had taught me, and I thought it wasn't a big deal. There was students in my class that used materials from the text or like someone else's text and didn't cite them, and that was a huge deal. And they got zeros on their paper. They had to redo it, and so it just goes to show how big of an issue taking someone else's work and claiming it as your own is. It's definitely not right. It's illegal, and it's something I, as an educator, want to burn into my students' brains when I'm teaching, because it's not just in school. It's a lifelong thing. Like, they need to know, and they need to be. I feel like I was very educated, and I always knew the right and wrong things to do, and that's something I want to give back to my students. Um, on my copyright test that I did, I got a 67. One of the questions that shocked me the most was actually the first one, where it talks about um, the local Blockbuster video and donating a videotape rental free to the school, and the video being shown in the multi-purpose room to reward students with perfect attendance. Um, is that fair use? And I said true. I honestly thought that it's not. I mean, I guess I really didn't understand the wrongful use of it, but after going back through and reading some of the other questions, it definitely showed me how I was wrong about that. And I now know, after doing this quiz, I now know what some of the right and wrong things were that I was very tricked up on. And if I would get it wrong, it would show me why I got it wrong, and it would explain it to me. And I thought that was very helpful, and it's something I would like to do with my students when I'm teaching them about this lesson. I think this was a very valuable lesson throughout all of these modules, and I think it helped me, and it's something I cannot wait to share with my students when I'm an educator.